Our next speaker is a former state senator from Maine. She was one of the powerful forces behind the ranked choice voting referendum issue, and she's here to tell us more about the outcome of the referendum as well as the path forward. So if we could give a warm applause to Senator Dale McCormick.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me? So my speech is going to be very short. Ranked choice voting, as you know, is one of our victories, a big victory for expanding democracy. Maine is on the slide here. First, we reformed the clean elections, huge victory. We may be the only state, I think Missouri had it, but anyway, we're one of the few. And now we are the only state to put ranked choice voting in place. Yes. I got involved in this campaign through my work with the Maine Unitarian Universalist State Advocacy Network, which is very long. We're one of 23 around the country, and we call ourselves MUSON for short. So I'll just refer to us as MUSON. And MUSON has 3 focus areas: healthcare reform, pretty much defending healthcare reform, 2, environment and climate change, and 3, expanding democracy. So ranked choice voting was our top priority, and the UUs turned out in force for this, and probably was the reason why it passed. And thanks to the work of thousands of Mainers who talk to their friends and family about the importance of changing the way we elect our leaders so that they're elected by a majority, ranked choice voting, which was question number 5, was passed strongly and is now the rule of law of Maine. And just in case there are some here, does everybody know how that's not a fair question, because there's always somebody who doesn't know. So here's the quick one-sentence bird's eye lowdown. And I'm going to read it because it's so, the message is so succinct, it's better to read it. So when you go to vote in 2018, you can rank as many or as few candidates as you like, and if no candidate receives a majority of first choice rankings, and your favorite candidate can't win, your vote is instantly counted for your second choice, so you never feel like your vote is wasted. That's pretty much the bird's eye lowdown. So candidates can no longer be labeled as spoilers, and voters have the freedom to vote for their favorite candidate without worrying about if they're casting their vote in that way is helping to elect their least favorite candidate, or that their vote is wasted. And with the ranked choice voting law, candidates are going to need to reach out to beyond their base to form a majority. I mean, this is a law that gets us to majority voted governors and candidates. So they have to appeal more broadly to build a coalition that has a more broad appeal. And that will lead to less negative campaigning, because that will backfire, as voters will have to rank candidates in their order of preference. And who would want to be ranking a candidate that had just gone negative against your favorite candidate? So we are going to see greater stability in elections in Maine. Ranked choice voting is the change that we need to empower Maine voters to have more voice in our democracy. It's good news for our state, it's good news for our future. It is the law of the land now, and we need to watch our elected leaders. It is their responsibility, as well as with election administrators, to implement this new law. And so let us keep a watchful eye towards our leaders and hold them accountable to implement the law that we all voted for. And let's all exercise more voice in 2018 when we get to do this for the first time.